Football fans, wake up! The road to 2026 FIFA World Cup starts here! Get the latest World Cup news, team update, fixtures, analysis, predictions, and all the football drama around the FIFA World Cup. Tune in to the 939 World Cup show every weekday at 8 a.m. on Solutions 939 FM throughout the 2026 FIFA World Cup window. With your predictions, winning you fantastic prizes like jersey, cash, airtime, and mobile data. Yo, my guy, you don't want to miss this one. 15 minutes, one tournament, endless excitement. The 939 World Cup show. Only on Solutions 939 FM. Your remaining radio dial.
In Houston, this Group K showdown. Cancelo, 5 in red in the middle. Ronaldo! The farewell! But it's Mendes! And he drills it in! Portugal. Pirlo, Gattuso, Totti. But it's Portugal on the circuit. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done it again! Part of the coaching team for Portugal has been really animated just prior to this corner kick. And it's gone in! Well, one of the scruffiest goals yet at this FIFA World Cup. But Portugal raised the score to 4-0. João Fernandes looking to get Semedo away. Can he find Ronaldo? It will come the way of Rafael Leao, who smashes in number 5. From doubt to direction. Well, the Ronaldo hat-trick was the only thing missing, but in the grand scheme of things, that's a minor detail. Portugal get the win that he so desperately craved, having faced so much criticism and questioning.
Underway from Estadio Guadalajara, Colombia and DR Congo. Luis Diaz on the overlapping run, cut in field, shot coming and save! Goal is open and put wide! Quintero. Cordoba goes over, the shot is in! Munoz has done it again! Colombia break through in Guadalajara!
It's not enough. A lot of deflection as well there. Away up Vargas.
Cross. Dug out and cleared. Wan-Bissaka lofts it forward again. It's full time! Colombia win!
No longer news that Cristiano Ronaldo is now awake at the FIFA World Cup, getting a brace for the Portuguese national team as Portugal scored 5 past Uzbekistan yesterday at the FIFA World Cup. And guess what? Croatia also bounced back at this FIFA World Cup tournament. Well, DR Congo, with the hopes a lot of African teams had on them, but lost against Colombia 1-0. So Colombia looks like a team that has been able to book that ticket to the next round. Welcome to the 939 World Cup show, live on your Remedy Radio dial, Solutions 93.9 FM. My name is Oladapo Okunubi. They call me YS9. This morning we've got more to talk about on the show. Remember, a lot of people criticize Cristiano Ronaldo. Now he's back. Can we say for national teams to be scared? Although Cristiano Ronaldo made something clear yesterday. He said he does not care whoever Portugal faces should they qualify to the knockout round, and he won't even mind facing Argentina. But now let's talk about Croatia this morning. Well, in the wee hours of today, Croatia was able to get neither 3 points against Panama.
Orlando Mosquera. Panama are 45 minutes away from their first ever World Cup point. Various factors used to determine who should go through. Head-to-head record being key. We go Croatia. Whipped across and in! Budimir! Bounces off the bench! And the Croatian class comes to the fore. After all their work rate from the first half, Panama are undone, and it's the substitute who makes the difference.
Well, some Croatian fans are probably wondering why Vladimir didn't start. But you have to say, from Croatia's point of view, this is a very rare occasion when they got to a position to drive a ball in between the defenders and the goalkeeper with some quality. They finally do that. Musa's probably wishing he was on the pitch to receive something so brilliantly done.
And we've got the whistle. Croatia are up and running and are into contention in Group L. By Orlando Mosquera. Panama are 45 minutes away from
All right, well, that was the game that went down in the wee hours of today, with Panama losing 0-1 against Croatia. Also, for Panama, already knocked out of the FIFA World Cup, losing against Ghana, losing against Croatia. For Croatia, well, trying to tighten their boots in their group. Colombia beating DR Congo. Well, Duke Dan Davies live this morning, he predicted Cristiano Ronaldo to get a goal or more yesterday, and it happened. Top of the morning to you, Duke Dan Dave.
Yeah, good morning. I'm excited once again. We are here to talk about the game of football. Cristiano Ronaldo redeeming himself despite the pressure, getting a brace yesterday, and scoring in the 6th World Cup he had participated in, and that's also a record that he has set. And the beautiful game of football is alive, and the goals are being scored, and we are getting excited by each passing day with the display from all of the players at Mondial.
All right, I mean, there was a goal scored by Uzbekistan yesterday. That could have even been a turnaround for Uzbekistan yesterday, but that goal got chalked off. Do you think that goal should have been chalked off or just allowed to stay? That goal might also be the World Cup goal. I don't know if you saw that goal that got chalked off by the referee, the goal scored by Uzbekistan.
Yeah, I watched the match, and one thing I would just say is many goals have been chopped up in this World Cup, and for me, I think the officiating has been excellent. I will give it above average. In the game of Colombia against Congo Republic, 2 goals were chopped up as well, scored by Luis Diaz. So when the rules of the game are bent, or when it is the referee has a decision, the
finals as well.
Those goods. Yeah, and they've been doing fabulously well. So for me, officiating has been top notch.
Okay, top notch. Now let's talk about England, Ghana. It ended in a draw, but let's first listen to the coach of Ghana. He said there was a game plan. The game plan was to block England from scoring, and that happened. Here is Aquarius after the game yesterday.
It was a tough game, no doubt. Very competitive, intense. 2 different moments in the game, 2 different styles. The first 45 minutes was England playing. They expressed them football. We put in place our strategic plan. It was to block them and frustrate them since the first.
Well, you heard that, saying the plan was to block England, frustrate England. But let's listen to Thomas Tuchel. Then we come back to make more analysis about the 3 Lions of England and the Black Stars of Ghana.
We tried to break the deep block down from Ghana. I think full respect, and they defended with a lot of determination, with a lot of discipline, and with one of the most physical performances that I saw from a team defending. So I still think that we play in one of the most difficult groups in this World Cup. We had a very difficult first match, and we had a very difficult...
Was that a difficult game for England yesterday, or Thomas Tuchel's tactics was wrong? Or we say Black Stars of Ghana was determined and maybe they could have got a goal, or they did not play to expectation?
Yeah, I think for the 3 Lions, they tried their best yesterday. They missed their chances. One of the balls did hit the post, and Harry Kane lost a sitter in the penalty box. So many opportunities. But what I would say is I am disappointed with the affirmation from the Black Stars of Ghana coach saying that the plan was to defend. You're already in the World Cup. You won your first game. So are you saying that you've underrated your team, that it's not possible you guys beat the Three Lions? So the best thing you just do is just defend all through. That's
Park the
careless
boss
talk from the coach. Yeah, I don't expect because there's nothing superlative about the Three Lions. They are just Three Lions is just an average team. So they could have gone ahead to just defeat them instead of saying, you could have just kept that to himself rather than say it. That statement, that kind of statement can affect the psyche of his players, even when they eventually make it to the big boy stages.
Okay, maybe can affect the boys, but hey, 4 points for England, 4 points for Ghana, and it looks like everything looks positive for these two teams. But now let's focus on Croatia. Looks like a team that is determined. And do you see Croatia qualifying to the next round, despite that poor game against, poor result against England?
Yeah, they are poor result against England, and they got the win against Panama. So their last game against Ghana, anything can happen. And I expected much. Ordinarily, I felt that they would have pulled through out of this group alongside the Three Lions, but it's looking very difficult now because they have to play against the Black Stars of Ghana, who already are on 4 points, and a draw. You know, from what the coach has said already, maybe they will be looking forward to a draw again now against Croatia, because all they need is a draw like Ogbono soup.
Yeah.
And let them just Charlie, we are true to the true to the knockout stage. So I think the Croatian side, it will be an uphill task for them.
Uphill task for the team. But now let's look at games going down today. Qatar will take on Bosnia and Herzegovina, Switzerland against Canada, Morocco, Haiti, Scotland, Brazil. This matches, we call it the third round, right, of the group matches. And these games will surely go simultaneously. But let's first listen to Jez Marsh, the coach of the Canadian national team, playing against Switzerland. What will be the game plan?
I think our respect for Switzerland is really, really high. The moment we drew them, I started, and I know a lot about their team and their players from when I coached in Europe. I coached against a lot of the players that are in the team. So I'm aware of them. I'm aware of their qualities. And then, I've also followed Joaquin's career and what a great coach he's been and the way that he tactically is astute, and also the variabilities and adaptability he has as a coach. So I was pretty well aware of a lot of the things about Switzerland before.
All right, now you heard the coach of the Canadian national team. Well, Canada tops Group B, and we'll be facing the team that is second, Switzerland. Both of these teams have got 4 points. So winner walks through to the next round. Should Switzerland fail to win, that means they'll be playing Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Qatar play or draw. Let me get your reactions here. Let's analyze this group.
Okay, I think let's not forget that the Canadians got their first win in their last game, and they will be looking forward to recording an effective victory. They are playing in front of their fans, so I see no reason why they should not beat the Swiss. But the Swiss also have a point and we want to redeem their image as well. So I think for me, I'll still be rooting for the Canadians, because for Nigeria, Canada has been known for a larger proportion of Nigerians. So I'm rooting for Canadians to scale through.
Okay, Canada. All right, so for Switzerland, Canada. Okay, so for Bosnia and Herzegovina, Qatar, what are you expecting from that game?
Yeah, Qatar should just be the whipping boys. Bosnia should score goals against them Qataris. 4 goals, 5 goals. They should beat them silly.
All right, now let's go straight to the next group, where they'll be having 2 matches going down simultaneously. Morocco, Haiti. This should be a winnable game for Morocco against Haiti. Brazil, Scotland. How do you think this will go? Looking at the standings, looking at how Brazil is topping that group of 4 points. Morocco second, Scotland is third, Haiti already home. So what will be the drama in this one?
I think Morocco, for me, no drama. They should go ahead and win their game against Haiti, and they do it in a fashionable style, scoring more goals. Brazil, Scotland, the Samba boys have come to play. They dismantled the other team they played against Haiti. So I'm expecting that against the Scottish, they have the team, they have the players. They should just get the job done on the field of play and make sure that the Samba boys that we know, they are bringing back the memories. Let them just cruise to the knockout stages and see what happens next.
Okay, so let's go straight to the full prediction this morning, coming from Duke Dan Dave. Remember, all these predictions you are getting, if you want to follow Dave Kuti, you can follow his predictions. But let's get his full predictions right now.
Okay, Brazil, Scotland, 3-0 in favor of the Samba boys. Morocco versus Haiti, 3-1 in favor of the Moroccans.
3-1 in favor of
Bosnia, the Moroccans.
Okay. So 3
Bosnia,
Bosnia, let's go.
Versus
Qatar.
3-0 in favor of Bosnia.
3-0 in favor of Bosnia.
The last game is in favor of the last game should be
Switzerland.
Switzerland. Yeah. 2-0 in favor of the Canadians.
2-0 in favor of the Canadians. You know somebody who is processing his jackpot to Canada. All right, so Bosnia to win, Canada to win, Morocco to win, Brazil to win.
Brazil to win. Yeah.
Bosnia to win 3-0. Bosnia to win 3-0 against Qatar. Canada to win 2-0 against Switzerland. Morocco to win 3-1 against Haiti or 3-0 against Haiti.
Yeah, 3-0 against Haiti.
And Brazil to win 3-0 against Scotland.
Yes.
Those are
my predictions.
This is your prediction. Strong goal. All right, guys, you can jump on our Facebook fan page this morning. Facebook.com/Solutions939FM. Set Solutions939FM. Post your comment on the live feed on that platform. Remember, 3 correct predictions will win you brand new jersey. 1 correct prediction will win you 1,000 naira. 2 correct predictions will win you 2,000 naira. You can as well go straight to our WhatsApp number right now to send you your predictions or SMS. Straight to 0904 422 2939. 0904 422 2939. Thank you very much, Duke Dan Dave, for your predictions this morning.
All right. Yeah, the pleasure is mine. We'll do it tomorrow again.
Do it tomorrow again. The 939 World Cup show is over. Football fans, wake up! The road to 2026 FIFA World Cup starts here! Get the latest World Cup news, team update, fixtures, analysis, predictions, and all the football drama around the FIFA World Cup. Tune in to the 939 World Cup show every weekday at 8 a.m. on Solutions 939 FM throughout the 2026 FIFA World Cup window. With your predictions, winning you fantastic prizes like jersey, cash, airtime, and mobile data. Yo, my guy, you don't want to miss this one. 15 minutes, 1 tournament, endless excitement. The 939 World Cup show. Only on Solutions 939 FM. Your remaining radio dial. Ibadan City, how far? Oh yeah, now, let's go! When it's time to chill, flex, and enjoy premium entertainment, now Female Cinemas Ibadan be the place. Grab your hot, fresh popcorn, chicken and chips, burgers, hot dogs, and soft drinks. Make you sit back, chillax, and enjoy latest Nollywood and Hollywood blockbuster movies on our massive digital screens. You go like watch party? Abi you won't catch exciting meet and greet with your movie stars? No stress. Visit us today at Heritage Mall Dugbe, Ventura Mall, Samanda. You still can book for your tickets online via www.filmhouseng.com. Makana, Female Cinemas. Fun day here. Ewa bawa gbadun ni Dugbe ati Samanda. Female Cinemas Ibadan. Your ticket tomorrow.
Well, people, who not ready? Ready? Natural.
for una right. This message is from Baba Solutions. Chief Adegboyega Taufik Adegoke, FCA. Get your PVC ready today for the election in Oyo State 2027.
News, sports, entertainment. Top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
All right, check the time right now. It is 8:23. Now let's talk more sports stories as we look at other side of sports this morning. Well, we'll have updates coming from the NBA, most especially the draft, and let's also look at what is also happening from other side of football. Well, I don't know how the Nigeria Premier Football League will want to do this, but with the report we are getting about $1 billion that winner of the Nigeria Premier Football League will walk away with. I mean, if we are saying that the champion of the Nigeria Premier Football League to pocket a record 1 billion naira prize money, maybe we say Nigeria. The NPFL is moving on. Now, the Nigeria Premier Football League will award a record 1 billion naira to the 2026-2027 season champions while fixing a minimum of monthly wage of 2 million naira for players, the most ambitious financial overhaul in the history of Nigerian domestic football. Runners-up will receive 500 million naira. Further details on reward for other finishing positions are expected from league authorities. Now, the prize money represents a dramatic escalation from 100 million naira paid to champions in the 2022-2023 season, rising to 210 million naira in subsequent campaigns before the latest increase. But can this come to reality? It is a big question. But let's also see how sponsors will come in and the kind of sponsors the Nigeria Premier Football League organizers will be bringing on board. Now let's talk about the Nigeria Sports Commission, the National Sports Commission, NSC. Chairman of that side, Shehu Diko, has confirmed that Super Eagles head coach Eric Shaw will remain in charge of the Nigeria's Super Eagles after an agreement was reached on a new contract. Diko revealed this to journalists on Tuesday following a meeting between officials of the NSC and the Nigeria Football Federation (NFF) in Abuja, where plans for the future of the national teams were discussed. Now, after a third place finish at the 2025 AFCON in Morocco, Shaw was reported to have requested a monthly salary package of $130,000, which would also cover the remuneration of his assistants, among other conditions. Now, it is also believed that this new salary will be like $100,000, which will double his current earning of $50,000. So, as a coach, do well with your team. Go to the next level so you can have better negotiation. Well, yesterday Ashley Prompter was in the news, based on comments saying that comments about bribery. Now, Super Falcons defender Ashley Prompter has distanced herself from a Facebook account impersonating her and making allegations that Nigeria Football Federation officials demanded bribe from her. The Facebook page bearing Prompter's name claimed that she had been dropped from Super Falcons squad for the 2026 WAFCON because she allegedly refused the demand made by some corrupt officials. Well, Plumter has denied this. We also saw a retweet on X. However, there is a player in that same Super Falcons who came out to also say that she needs, if they want her to spill the beans, she will do that. Maybe something hanky-panky is happening. But let's just wait. Maybe one Ghanaian reporter will come out again and do his own investigation. All right. Now, let's move away from Nigeria and talk about Gary O'Neill, who has been appointed as Ipswich's new manager. O'Neill has been chosen to replace Kieran McKenna, who left the club after guiding them back to the Premier League, citing a desire to spend more time with his family. Now, reports from Aston Villa says the club is believed to have made it clear to interested clubs that they do not want to sell Morgan Rogers this summer. You may not want to sell a player, but a player may want to leave. That is another thing. But now let's move away and talk NBA. Now, after losing nearly 200 games over the past 3 seasons, the Washington Wizards ushered in a new era by drafting BYU freshman forward AJ Dibachta with the first pick on Tuesday. The Wizards selected Dibachta over Kansas freshman guard Darren Peterson to help turn the franchise around. Entering the draft, Dibachta and Peterson were widely considered to be the top 2 prospects. And for Boston Celtics president of basketball operations, Brad Stevens, said on Tuesday night that all-star forward Jaylen Brown remains valued by the organization. If it is all about value, yes, you always get value for your money on this station, Solutions 93.9 FM, and let's get more value. You've gotten value for sports. We'll also go to the other side, where you get value for current affairs, what is happening in Nigeria. Updates from the pages of Nigerian newspapers this morning. Comrade Ayode Jadishokwe is balancing like Cristiano Ronaldo, who scored a brace yesterday, balancing like Haaland, who's got 4 goals, balancing like Kylian Mbappe, balancing like Lionel Messi. Top of the morning to you, Comrade Ayode Jadishokwe. Good morning to you. How are you doing this morning? If you were to be Cristiano Ronaldo this morning, how will you be feeling after getting a brace yesterday?
After getting
2 goals yesterday for Portugal.
Well, I mean, he should be feeling good. I am indifferent.
He should be feeling good. You are indifferent. For somebody who failed to score in the first game against DR Congo, now got a Uzbekistan team scored a brace. He almost got a hat-trick yesterday, though.
Uzbekistan, can you imagine?
Do you want to compare Uzbekistan to DR Congo?
Eh?
Do you want to compare Uzbekistan to DR Congo?
What's the difference between Uzbekistan and DR Congo?
One is an African team.
if you know what Uzbekistan looks like, you will prefer the potentials of DR Congo.
Okay. It's okay. So now you love football, right?
I sure do.
You follow football, you don't follow club sides. But I still know that you like some club sides. But let's come to Nigeria. So the update this morning from yesterday was that the winner of the NPFL title come next season will walk away with 1 billion naira. Do you think this is possible?
Why not? But the question is, in our business, when, where, how? You understand? Because when I heard the figure from you, I had to quickly pay attention.
Because if you're saying the winner will get 1 billion naira, that means there should be 200 billion naira, because you have to share, you have to give others.
Yeah, you can't just give the person like
only just
one. But really, it is not impossible. But where's the template? Do we have all the necessary factors in place? If an Abiola, Moshood Abiola, and Nwaya could pull out or sponsoring. Look, is it not Decree 101 or that Decree 110 or what that decree? What is it? This is business. It's purely business. Sports is business. Why don't you let go of sports? And, sports like entertainment and all of that. These are purely business initiatives. And leave it to those who wants the government holding sports by the jugular. Look at athletics. Just look at athletics. What do we have left with athletics? Shell. Is it Shell? Shell used to sponsor
the FA Cup.
Even athletics.
Yeah.
And all of that. So let them leave sport, entertainment, and all these things to those who want to do it.
Talking about those who want to do it. Yesterday, Mr. President pushed forward the local policing now, state policing to the National Assembly. But in one way or the other, they had to go on break. I mean, we should get a report today from the committee because somebody died. The National Assembly, so they had to put that to rest. But do you see the scaling through at the end of the day? And remember, Governor Seyi Makinde announced yesterday in some local government curfew from a particular time to the other. Maybe your state government is making progress in arresting these kidnappers, or we say bandits?
Well, if you look at the configuration of the local governments that are coming under curfew, you will know that it was contiguous with Sokoto, is it Sokoto, Zamfara, Niger, Kwara, then into Oyo State, across that corridor. Anyway, that space covers the Old Oyo National Park. And that should tell us that they are not targeting the kidnappers alone. They are sweeping the entire, and you can be rest assured that they are not the only ones that are currently located, dangerous elements currently located. So it's a massive sweep, cutting off everywhere and flush them out. But of course, we must all realize that this is in collaboration with the armed forces and all other security agencies that are not under the command of the governor.
Okay, so I know it is. Let's just be optimistic of a better time security-wise in Oyo State. Better time for Laffy because he predicted Cristiano Ronaldo to score yesterday. Laffy, how you doing? You are putting on a color that looks like the Portuguese national team's jersey this morning.
How you doing? Good morning.
I'm good. I'm good. We were arguing yesterday that Uzbekistan's goal should not have been allowed by the referee. It should have been allowed by the referee.
I felt it should. It was the VAR decision was right because of what I saw. Maybe from my own view, it looked like the Uzbekistan player went for the leg, not for the ball.
Went for the leg,
according to what I saw in the VAR.
If that game was against Nigeria.
Game was against Nigeria,
would you still support VAR?
No, the VAR showed us everything now, so I knew that was. I would have loved the goal to have been counted, definitely.
I mean, you saw a fantastic strike
because it's fantastic goal. It was it would have been one of the best goals of the tournament if it had been allowed. But I mean, when the VAR came in, it didn't go for. If he had gone for it, if the VAR showed that he went for the ball and he missed it, it would have been another thing. But it was obvious that he went for the leg straight. His aim wasn't for the ball. He went for the leg, and I think that was a good decision by the referee.
Laffy VAR.
I know how painful it will be for the Uzbekistan team, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, but with the African teams you've seen so far, were you impressed with what you've seen so far?
Well, I was very impressed about the Ghanaian team yesterday, the Black Stars of Ghana. I mean, I wouldn't have believed they could hold an English team down to a goalless draw. 90 minutes full of action without a single goal. I think that was quite impressive.
Okay, so this month, people are celebrating men's mental health. On Sunday, it was Father's Day. Were you celebrated on Sunday in your house?
Yes, I was celebrated.
Comrade! No, I was about asking Comrade too if he was celebrated. Were you celebrated at home on Sunday?
Oh, surely, all over.
Okay, so Laffy.
In church. Fellowship,
okay,
and of course, home.
And other homes.
I
also got gifts. Shout out to my wife. Shout out to my wife, Oyikosola Okunubi. She shocked me again in church. But now, they say what people are saying is men's mental health. Do you think people really think about men? The only thing they think about husbands and men is you must pay for this, you must pay for that. Oh, got it now. You understand?
To be candid, I think men are not well appreciated. I mean, if you see what men go through on a daily basis, I know ladies say they also go through a lot. But talking about, let me talk about responsible men now.
Yeah, responsible men.
That's the word. Because we have men and we have men. We're talking about responsible men. I mean, there is a lot of burden that a man carries. That as it is believed, a man should be the pillar of a family. There are so many things that we men go through that sometimes we find it hard to let it show to our wives and our family. We cry inside. We go through a lot. Somebody was telling me, I saw a particular thing on social media. The guy said, now I remember why my daddy used to sit outside alone
looking
at the sky. That when he was younger, he didn't know what it meant. But now that he's a husband and a father, he now does the same thing. And he knows that, So I think men are not well appreciated enough. But for those who know what we do, I think they still try their best.
So if you're in the position of the HR this morning,
and men should take care of themselves, because they are not being taken care of. Nobody cares about the men.
Okay.
So it is now the man that should take care of himself.
The last question.
The women will go and do
Omugo. That's another thing.
Then men too, you have to be caring to your children because so that they can have you around. Because some people will still tell you that they want their
It's a natural thing. There is this when these kids are all grown up. There is this attraction between them and their mom.
Okay. All right.
It is. I think it's just a natural thing. So irrespective of what you did as the father, while they were growing up, they will still want to. If you pick like 10 kids now, like 7 of them will still want to pick their mom before picking their dad. Even if the dad was a present dad in their life.
Wow. So if you were to
being present goes beyond financial.
That's what I'm saying. It goes beyond. When I'm saying present, it is beyond. I mean, you are there for them emotionally. You are there for them in all aspects. But let them grow up. They are always picking their mom. It's a natural thing, actually.
It's natural, right? Yes. So as a man, head of a department in this station, if you were to be the HR, what will you be doing for the men in this station today?
If I were to be
the HR,
the
male staff, what will you be doing to the male staff?
Well, I will make sure the regular this thing that you organized the
table tennis championship
some time ago. This medical outreach, this free medical thing and everything. I mean, I think men need it now. The sad thing is that most of us are carried away by responsibilities, trying to meet up target, trying to meet up so that I can't let my kids down, I can't let my family down, I have to do this, not minding our health.
I mean, if
I had the power, I will make it a regular thing, maybe every six months. So at least to check your BP, check your blood sugar, check this, check that, to make sure you are healthy. As you are making the money, make sure you are healthy too, because you are the powerhouse of that family.
Like transmitter in the station. Well, meet the men them on the other side this morning as they look at the headlines on the pages of Nigerian newspapers, because the headlines are not giving them high BP. They analyze for you to understand. My name is Oladapo Okunubi. I'm a responsible man, and we keep celebrating men every day because we are doing everything possible to hold our homes, our families. This is Brotherly by Timi Dakolo. Like we always say, keep doing sports and stay safe.
And the dreams we don't come through. Such is the life of a man. You carry all this burden and it's killing you inside. You get caught.